Hey everybody, it's me, Greg Manarino. How are you today? It's Thursday, February 8th, 2018. People, we have to talk, you and me. We have to talk, and we're going to. Let's try to put a perspective on what is occurring here in the markets without any hyperbole or dramatics. Because there's a lot of people out here that may be, misinterpreting some of this. So let's cover that here. So as I am doing this video blog today, the bond market sell-off is continuing, and this is rattling the markets. Stocks are down again. Nothing dramatic, but they are down. So let's step back a moment from that and put a perspective on this whole thing. Right now, the major stock market indices are not even down 10% from their high. They're not even down 10% from their high. So here's what I'm trying to get at. As far as I'm concerned, right now, this is nothing. This is absolutely normal. This may be just a rebalancing here of the market. We don't know yet. We will know relatively soon, but we can't, just say, oh, this is it. This is the big one. There's a lot of people out here. I was clicking around over the past couple of days on YouTube, looking at videos, and there's a lot of people out here, and maybe they're right. Maybe they are. But I just don't see anything overly dramatic happening. The reason why people are making such a big deal of this is because we haven't seen this in a very long time. We're witnessing a couple of dynamics here that are shifting. Bonds are, without any doubt, selling off. This is putting pressure on stocks. So you got a sell-off here in the bond market, a sell-off here in the stock market. You know how many years I've been talking about this dynamic here, and how many people told me I was wrong. Oh, we can't see both sell-off at the same time. Thousands upon thousands. Well, it's been happening now for weeks. People just aren't used to this, and that's all right. So here's what I'm going to say. We need to step back, look at the bigger picture here, and say, what are we seeing? Are we seeing something here that is so, extraordinary that it's time to, sell everything, get out of the market? No, I don't think that right now. I really don't. Let me talk about a couple of other things that are going on here, people. Again, we may just be looking at a rebalancing, and we're not going to know for a little bit. And I still believe, and I could be wrong here too, but I still believe the cavalry is coming to stabilize this bond market. We have a managed market. We understand that. It's not real. Okay, so that means that the world central banks are going to get in here and do something, or we really are at that inflection point, and this is all going to melt down, like a lot of people are saying out here. I am not one of those voices. So, do we need to pay attention to these things? Absolutely. It's so important. You know that. Watch the bond market. Also, watch the cryptocurrency market. People, do you know what happened here? This kind of aggravated me a little bit. Over the past several days, actually 3 days ago, I wrote an article on Steemit where I said I have been studying the flow of cash into and out of cryptocurrencies and looking at its relationship to the stock market. I said, if you see cash moving into cryptos, stocks follow. If you see cash coming out of cryptos, stocks follow down. Yesterday, are you sitting down for this? Morgan Stanley, Morgan Stanley, the bank? Well, they came out basically ripping off my entire thesis. They're saying now that cryptocurrencies are a leading indicator. We should be watching them to see what's going to happen in the stock market. Why did it aggravate me a little bit? First of all, I know some of the people that work over there. Number two, they couldn't even give me the credit. I mean, I called it before they did, before a major bank, one of the world's major financial institutions, and now they're following along, and for I don't know, whatever. It just kind of got under my skin a little bit. All right. Anyway, I just wanted to just get that out there because it did bother me when I read that article. I posted a link to that article all over my social networks yesterday when I saw it, and I was like, oh, wow. They are ripping me off. Okay, that's okay. Let them do that. Good. They're going to play their game. We're going to play ours. And here's our game, people. What we are seeing here right now in these markets is nothing out of the ordinary. This is normal. Right now, this is normal. The only thing here, the fly in the ointment, or maybe bird in the ointment, whatever, is this bond market sell-off. Now, if this continues at this pace, because it's pretty rapid, that's what's rattling the markets, there's going to be a problem. So, again, if you saw an article that I wrote a couple of days ago on Steam, and I said there's no all clear here in the market, and this is ahead of time. So, if you guys and girls are following all of my work, you know that you should have expected what we're seeing. You understand? And I'm not rattled at all. I don't think, in fact, I'm still in this. I believe it's going to turn around. Could I be completely wrong? Absolutely I could. But if you think about it, and like I said, step back a moment. We're not seeing anything here that tells me, at least, that this is the big one. Again, a lot of smart people out here on YouTube talking about a lot of things. And maybe they're right, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is the big one. I just don't see it right now. But time will tell. And maybe it will tell by the end of the day. Let's see. All right, so we're going to stop now. And I will talk to all of you at the end of the day. We'll put this together and we'll watch this bizarre market. For all I know, I mean, right now the Dow Jones Industrial Average is down like 150 points. All the major indices are down. The volatility in this market could go in either direction. We could drop another 500 or we can go up 1,000. I mean, it's been crazy lately. This may be, again, a rebalancing. But we'll see how all these dynamics play out, weighed against each other. I hope I have made sense to you. And if you happen to read that article that from Morgan Stanley, it was on Market Watch, and like I said, I put links all over the place. Maybe you could leave a comment there for me and say, Greg Manarino called it first. I'll see you later.